Alright. There is one quest left, I think. Yeah, herbal supplement. Hummel Road and Parmby Road. And then we'll be moving on to the actual main story. Treasure Cold Steel 2 Memoir, the Remote Town of Ulster, which was a drama CD. Okay, there's a lot more media involved with this series than I thought. It was... okay, so like when the whole idea was the only... those are his only 2 appearances for this game. Okay, so here's the thing. When the idea of it first became a thing, where they're like, we're gonna have like cross-media stuff, so if you want to get to know more things, you can like read the comic or like watch this movie or whatever, right? It was neat at first, but then after a while, it just like... it got annoying, because it's... when you're engaging in the main piece of media, which is the video game, you're inherently missing chunks, and then when like you need those chunks to make sense of what's happening in the game, it feels exclusionary, and you're just like, this sucks. It just sucks. Especially if it's something that's like Japanese, and I don't even know if all these things have English versions. They might not. You never know. Kyrie from the branch campus and Fritz from the main campus, if I'm not mistaken. Looks that way. Well, there it is. This has got to be the Zemuria moss, the same kind the church uses in its special medicines. So this is what we've been looking for. I'd never have picked it out as anything special by myself. Sure, it's good to have an expert on the team. This all took longer than I expected, but at least we're done. Tell that to the Nier franchise fucking stage plays. There's stage plays? I mean, that one in general is hard because it's also the... is it Drakengard? Is it also the same universe? Like, that's been going on for like 20 years. This doesn't look good. We have to do something. Stay back, Kyrie. You'll only get in the way. Find someplace safe to hide. I'll take care of this. But not so fast. I'll take you on. Yo, the music timed out for that so perfectly. Wait, I can help. Fritz, be careful. I really messed up this time. Yeah, that too. Nier spun off of ending E, which is mostly seen as a joke ending. For Drakengard? I've never played any of the Drakengard games. Fritz, Kari, you take on that monster. We'll handle this one. Yes, instructor.
What a passionate foe!
Like, I more prefer it, oh, this is like no HP. I more prefer it in terms of like...
Soar! Etheric arts!
I want to say Kingdom Hearts, okay? Prefer the way Kingdom Hearts does it. Although that's not true. I think they also have some cross-media stuff. But at least like 99%, as far as I know, 99% of it is in video game form. And yes, you can't just play 1, 2, and 3 and have it make sense. There's like all these side spin-off games that are all technically part of the story.
Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen
At least as
Knight!
far as I know, it's all contained in the same medium.
Shit! Hey-ya!
Get warped to Tokyo in 2003 and shot by a missile. Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yes! Analyzing enemy unit. I got it. Leave this to me.
You have no... You have arts up, though. Take the Mirage and Fire.
Arcus activate. Yes!
A zero order, you say? Should probably just do Etheric Arts again.
Soar! Etheric arts! It's my turn. Arcus activate. I'm going. Huh? I'll care for you. Ha! I'll restore you. I'm there. So happy.
It's my turn! Arcus activate!
There!
The other guy with the good game
It's my
consoles
turn.
you needed. That is fair.
Arcus activate.
Ha!
I'm going.
Although, as far as all those things go, I did really enjoy the Final Fantasy 15 movie. That was actually just a good movie. What was it weak to again? Fire, Mirage. This one's an SS Plus.
Huh? Yeah. I'll restore you. I'm so happy.
I think I watched part of the anime. It had like 5 episodes or something. It was just like a brief like backstory. That's not gonna hit in time. It's just a brief backstory. So like
go.
each character.
Roar! Healing strike! All right, nice work.
'15 is such a shame. Just because, like, the game is basically... It was, like... The story... The telling of the story was so, like, fragmented and unfinished. It was just, like... At the end of it, I was like, I don't really care. Like, what is happening? There's so much missing! Why did things happen? Why did things happen in a blurb on the loading screen? Important plot details happen on in the fucking loading screen. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, and the pacing is like you have it's like 80% of the game is like the beginning of the game when you're first running around with your crew in the car, and then suddenly it's like bam 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 game over, and you're like, wait, what? Are you two all right? Yes, I think so. No broken bones here. The game was decent enough, though. I'd probably enjoy it more now that I have a better PC. Because I remember my old PC, it could barely run the game, so I was like constant frame issues and all that kind of stuff. Were you able to get what you needed? We were, yes, thanks to you all. Fritz, you okay? Fine, it's just I was pretty damn useless back there. Showed no respect for your abilities, failed to properly assess the situation, and charged in like an idiot. Kyrie, I'm really sorry for what I said. If anyone was in the way, it was me. Don't be so hard on yourself, Fritz. We couldn't have defeated that monster without you. Gameplay was fine. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have played it as much as I did. I think I put like hold on. How many hours did I put into that one? But 93.4 hours, according to Steam. Like, the gameplay was fine. Like, that's almost as much as I put into Cold Steel 4 currently. Besides, I'm used to people making snap judgments because of the way I look, so don't sweat it, we're good. Kairi, you might just be one of the strongest people I've ever met. I'll be counting on you to keep me out of trouble. It'll be my pleasure. We'll bump in the road, but it looks like their bond is stronger than ever now. I'm happy for them. Kairi's grown so much that it's almost like he's a different person. Right, he's become a true paragon of Erebonian manliness, I'd say. Instructor, I haven't had the chance to properly thank you yet. I can't imagine what might have happened if you hadn't shown up. We'll head back to the Durflinger and get ready to mix up some new medicine. If you could help out Sydney and Ada, that would be great. You bet, leave it to me. They were... Farm by Road. Okay, that's a lot of people. What is happening? Oh, it's enemies. It's weird that they get the dots like NPCs. Look at that herd of monsters. Looks like they got someone surrounded. Come on, we gotta help them. Ada, I'll try to draw the big one's attention. Use that chance to escape. Don't be ridiculous. You won't stand a chance against that thing. If one of us needs to escape, it's you. Oh, come on. I always wanted to play the knight in shining armor. I just didn't know it would hurt this much. Anyway, I'll do my best to create an opening. You just get ready to run.
Second form, Gale!
Voice acting. Because they're not actual enemies in a coding way? Probably. Instructor Rain, I don't believe it. Sydney, you think you can cover us? Sure, these monsters are nothing compared to that brute. Can I count on you for backup, Ada? Do you really have to ask?
The enemy is strong. Please brace yourselves.
Oh, Sharon. No, they're not. No, they're not, Sharon. Thank you for your concern.
Soar! Etheric arts!
Muse can literally one-shot them with her spell.
Huh?
Take this, now!
The only reason she's not is because she has 20 less speed than everyone else.
Yeah. Yes! Now! Attack!
It's my turn! Shit! My mind is clear. Now! Ha! Shredded leaves!
I'm going!
Wind in space. I got wind.
Arcus activate! Yeah! Let's keep moving.
Muse didn't even get a turn. That's how slow she is now. Compared to everyone else. Okay, looks like we're safe. No, seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. I really need to get that, like, I think it's Evergreen, the accessory, the plus 20 speed accessory. I really need to get that. Give that to Muse. No problem. How's the hunt for materials going? We just found out what we were looking for when we got attacked. We were looking for a bear claw, a medicinal herb native to Liberal that grows in damp environments. The conditions in plant life around here are similar to Liberal, so it seems like a good place to look. It's close to the river, so there's plenty of moisture in the soil. Bear claw, huh? I remember hearing about that in Caldic back when I was a student. For me, it all came rushing back when Kairi said he needed a spiky herb that looked like an animal claw. I remembered Freddy found some when he had field exercises in Sutherland. How about that? You good, Ada? I was just thinking that I may have misjudged you a little. But however noble your intentions may have been, I don't think much of your knight in shining armor act. You think I can't handle myself just because I'm a woman? Come on, you know I didn't mean it like that. If anything, I'd say most of the girls I know are better at fighting monsters than I am. So very enlightened of you, Sydney. No, really, truly, yours is a mind free from prejudice. Baffled as to how you can still be single. Wow, why'd you have to go there? For what it's worth, I'm grateful. Did you just actually say something nice to me? It must have been your imagination. This is fun to watch. Yes, they're quite in sync, aren't they? That's a good way of putting it. Thank you again for rescuing us, Instructor Schwarzer. Oh, hey, have Kyrie and the others finished collecting their share? In that case, we've just got to head back to the Durflinger so we synth up some supplies. We'll go with you. Alright, have a good night, Averick. Return to the Durflinger. You're the reason that we'll be able to fully maintain our medicine supply. I really can't thank you enough. It's true, we could have never done it without you, Kyrie. Don't mention it, we help each other out in times of need. Oh, come on, man, I told you not to be so formal all the time. Well, I take my hat off to you, Kyrie. And to you as well, Instructor Shores, or you truly saved us out there. It was all you, honestly. You guys really gave it your all. By the way, there's something that's been on my mind for a while now. Hey, Fritz, are you and Ada, you know? Huh? What about me and Ada? Goodness, Sydney. Is that what you occupy your time with? There's nothing going on between us. Why don't we drop this topic of discussion and focus a little more on the task at hand? Oh, that's what he meant. Well, it was a very Sydney type of question, wasn't it? Hey, you can just consider that one of my unique qualities. Hold on, just listen for a second. That was a little unexpected, but all in all, everyone seems to have grown closer. Okay. That's everything. Still don't have access to the Stella Shrine. I assume we're gonna go there for a rivalry. I don't even remember where it was. It was somewhere. Did I beat everyone here? I beat everyone there. I sent that. Do I have any more stuff?
Let me take a... Wow.
Okay. A little battle.
All right. Whoa, whoa.
Ooh, I'm up to 70%. Does it only give me one thing at a time? Hold on.
All right.
I didn't think so. I swear the last time I went there, it said 50.
No. Oh, wow.
Oh, maybe I was thinking of this one. I am going to try that again, though, just in case.
No. How did everything... Oh, your rank has risen.
Nice.
This is for you.
Ooh.
Please, take it.
I was not expecting a Master Quartz. I figured the Uni Grid would go up,
you
too.
could do it. This is for you. Please, take it. I see. Good work, everyone. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
I'm still not sure if I'm actually going to get the 310. I feel like I've missed so much AP. Alright, everything 50 and break damage. I mean, that's fine. I really want to know is Valhalla. High HP increases physical damage. Huh. Interesting. It has evasion, so it's like you could set it up with like an evasion tank. I guess the evasion just kind of helps you take less damage. The Bridget is too good though, because it's every turn, including enemy turns. And this is the reason why Reen can like do things. Maybe I should give him a sub for Valhalla. Got slightly better stats. Just in, I guess this one's only level 8. And subs don't really give a lot of stats in general. I mean, its max stats are just higher than like the rest of all the Mirage ones. I'm down for some Valhalla. Alright, the save file is 100 hours in. Almost 101 hours in. Let's get this main story show on the road. Let's just double check. I did all the bonding points. I did like 6 quests. In fact, I did do 6 quests. Handed it all in. There's no new things. Which means I definitely would have seen if there's any like Bandage Masters. I probably played them all. Did the pom-poms. I think we're good. I've seen extra cutscene after extra cutscene. I was talking about Aaron. Weren't Agate and Tio with you earlier? They were, yeah, but Heavy Blade's gone back to Legram and Tiotot left her papers here and headed home. She was in a real tizzy too, must have a lot of work to get done on top of helping us. Unfortunate, but unavoidable. For now, we can take heart in the fact that we managed to liberate Emma's home from Gilbert and his goons. That is an unqualifiable win. I know that you've still much to do, young Reed, but you have earned yourself some relaxation. I highly recommend you take it. I'll try at least. Thank you, Your Highness. I heard about what happened at Ulster. It sounded truly terrible. Who could have anticipated that the influence of the Great Twilight would have caused this? You may have underestimated the situation. Or we may have, and I need to thank you. We only managed it with everyone's help. I just really hope that the people of Ulster will be able to recover soon. I do as well. Thank you, Reed. Crossbell, it's been a while. If the circumstances were different, I'd have loved to perform there again. Sounds like someone's pretty taken with the place, eh, Your Highness? I still remember the time 2 years ago when you charged into that jazz bar and started playing the piano. I can imagine you doing something like that. What can I say? Life's nothing without a little passion. Speaking of piano, there was this time I played in the restaurant in Bose, too. I got thrown in jail afterward, but hey, looking back on it now, it was a fun time. I think Tita told us that story. You sure have a talent for getting into trouble. Tell me about it. Oh, we're going to Stella now. What do you mean move?
Where shall our wings take flight?
Oh. I got the party I want. I can... There's always like a save point where I can like get weapons and stuff. So I don't have to like go back to a shop or anything. Let's just go. There it is. That's it, right? A pillar of light, the same as in Hummel. Yeah, there's no mistaking it. So the Stella Sanctuary is below it then? Wherein my lord awaits. Just as we thought, there don't seem to be any Gargantua-class ships nearby. Right, they're certain to be focusing the bulk of their military strength towards Calvard. Which makes this our best chance to land. All hands prepare.
No, I suspect it will not be that easy.
Professor Schmidt? What do you mean by that?
Just now, this ship was detected by a directional radar. They are lying in wait for us. They know we are coming.
There's an optic response coming from the north. Is it an enemy attack? No, wait. Again? Isn't that the same type of beam we saw the Gargantua using? That's a magic barrier oscillation beam. Judging from its origin point, could it be? Identifying Elise, Your Highness. Activating wide-range radar. Identifying firing location, putting the image on screen. That's Orcus Tower? Why there?
Hey, you guys! Do you read me?
Ah. Jonah and Lloyd, too.
You guys know what's going on with that beam coming out of the tower?
Come to the SSS building quick. Security around the area is sparse right now.
I don't have access to Stella Shrine, is what you're saying? Not yet. Can't believe we managed to sneak this many people inside. Looks like the security really has gotten slack. Yeah, I had my doubts about us being taken off the wanted list, but here we are. Sure, it was a relief to see you guys again after all this time. Yeah, the intelligence division's not so hot on keeping tabs way out here. Just goes to show how close the war is. That said, those barrier generators are something else. I had no idea they'd been in the works. I remember them announcing some kind of experimental new defense system a while back. This must be what that was about. They're essentially a confluence of both magic and science. It's different from the magic we know in the Empire. If anything, I'd say it's closer to the alchemy practiced here in Crossbell. They feel kind of like the barrier I made when I was a Septarion, too. Except not nearly as big. Still, they seem pretty good at protecting smaller areas. Geez, what is Bell's thinking? The Black Workshop's putting out even higher quality stuff than before. Something like this could change the face of war all on its own. Yeah, no doubt about that. Either way, we're gonna have to shut all this down. Otherwise, we won't even get a chance to carry out this rivalry before the war begins. Right, we have to keep our own goals in mind. The tower's still surrounded by the Imperial Defense Force, though, and there's a barrier stopping us from dropping in on it from above. In that case, how would we go in from underground? We could probably get in through the geofront. The geofront does have basement levels that connect to the tower. Yeah, but it's not like we can waltz in there. They've got military police patrolling the place around the clock. Oh, that stinks, and here I thought I'd come up with a good plan for once. Actually, I think you have the right idea. Storming the place head-on is a no-go, as long as those Zauber soldats are on watch. Going through the basement just might be the easier option. In that case, we just need to create a diversion to draw the MPs away. Gonna have to be something big to distract them all long enough for us to sneak in. You know, the Bobcat is on its way here, with Team Liberal's bracers aboard, too. Those extra numbers could give us some more options. Hey, how about we try what Yuna and the others did last time? You know, when you did a performance to lure away that old rich guy? Oh yeah, that was... Wait, hold on a second. You mean that thing that happened with Marquis Ballard in Sutherland? How did you know about that? Your power allowed you to see it, am I right? Yeah, the spirit vein showed it to me in a vision. It was only for a second, so I didn't really get what was going on, but it looked like fun. That ability of yours sure is wild. Well, she's only been able to do it since the Great Twilight began, so it's probably a temporary thing. Using a performance as a diversion doesn't sound like a bad plan. Especially not with a professional artiste on our side. Not just any artiste, one of the most up-and-coming members of ArcNCL. Who, me? I wonder if it's like ArcNCL. ArcNCL's really popular around Crossbell, right? Yeah, everyone's been really bummed out that they're not putting on any shows. Neither of the headliners are in any position to dance right now. But we still have Sully, our trade, forerunner of the troop's second generation. ArcNCL's star-studded comeback. I like it. That's a pretty good angle. Hold on a minute. We can't do the show without Ilya. A ton of our stagehands are taking time off too. We'd never be able to put something together on such short notice. That shouldn't be a problem. We've got a pretty extensive network of friends to ask for help from in times like these. I bet they'd be more than willing to lend us a hand or two. Or 10. Besides, Sherazade already practiced the part with you, didn't she? Oh, yeah, she did. I thought she was an A-rank bracer. Apparently she was a professional dancer before joining the guild. Oh, chick's got hidden depths, huh? I can dig it. The Bracer Guild doesn't give A ranks for nothing. She must be more than physically adequate. We can probably get Estelle on board too. Of course, all this depends on whether Sully agrees to take the lead. Huh? I mean, I'm sure they'd be able to keep up with me, but I mean me? The lead? You'll be fine. I know you can do it. Please consider, we may not be able to get into the tower otherwise. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll do it already. Great, sounds like a plan. Wow, Ark and Seal back in action? I can't wait. Don't get too comfortable. This ain't a school festival we're putting on here, not this time. I bet I get to work right away. There's only 3 days left until D-Day. We should start by recruiting stagehands and getting rehearsals underway. Don't forget publicity. We need this to feel like a big deal. Right, it'll need to be enough of a spectacle to distract the military police and Imperial Defense Force, too. Leave that to me, the Crossbell News Service at your, well, service. We may need to cut some corners to get the next edition out in time, but we'll do what we can. I'll put the word out on the Orbital Network. That should build a little hype.
Well, since we're all pitching in, why don't I pull a couple of strings on my end as well?
Is that the Mafia dude? The Yakuza dude? What the? I don't know how to pronounce this name. Is it Cow? Sao? Chow? I don't know how to pronounce that name.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ashen Chevalier.
Maybe it's Shao? No, that would be with an X, wouldn't it? No. I don't know. Pleasure to make you... Okay, he had voice acting.
And as always, it's a pleasure to see you again, Ellie.
I know that's pronounced Shin. You must be the young Hayway executive I've heard so much about. What's going on? Shin's here too? Hands where I can see him, White Orchid Dragon. I heard about your little run-in with Uni and Madame Ellie. That's hard to say. What's your deal?
Oh, please. My contract with the Governor General's office is long since over. There's no need to be so suspicious. This time around, I'd like the honor of assisting you in your endeavors.
I'm gonna call him Cow. Listen, pal, I don't know who you are, but I know shady types like you when I see them. You'd never do anything just out of the goodness of your heart. What's your syndicate's stake in this?
The end of the world would be the end of Hayway. It's as simple as that. Even so, I've brought you a little something extra, as a show of good faith.
This is the almighty conflagration? And... Father...
My agents were able to capture this image shortly before the generator went online. Shall we begin devising our plan now? If you'd like to reach them, we'd best start soon.
Everyone arrived. Of course, she's having the time of her life. Oh, I forgot, Joshua played the harmonica. Wow, this is shaping up to be a real full-scale operation. You said it. I can't believe Allie offered to sing. Not to mention Prince Oliver, Mint, and the entire Modern Music Club on accompaniment. And then we have Tita helping out with staging. Toa, Elise, and Princess Alvin are pitching in all over the place too. Plus we have Angelica and Duvalie standing by in case anything goes wrong. Elliot directing the musician and Crow the performers. I know Crow thinks otherwise, but this really does feel just like a little concert from back then. Right, well, Crow aside, I ain't never seen anyone as demanding as Elliot when it comes to striking a tune. Everybody's helping out, even Hayway. I didn't see that one coming. Cooperating with them wasn't an easy pill to swallow. There's definitely something there that they're not telling us. We shouldn't let our guard down around them. True, but I think they're sincere in their desire to save the world, if nothing else. I believe they will continue to help us for as long as it remains beneficial to them. At least they're giving us good intel. Like the warning about who we'd have to face on our way to Arianrod. Conflagration is no surprise, but my father, it's almost as though he's following in the footsteps of our ancestors. As the second in command of the Eisenritter? Indeed, the Great Twilight must be taking advantage of that connection. Nevertheless, this is for the best. We'll find no stronger test of our mettle than them. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Okay, all that's left is to round up whatever intel we still can and prepare for tomorrow's performance. After that, we can figure out which of us will take part in the infiltration. I believe Laura's participation is a given, but I would like to offer my sword as well. The Arcade and Vander schools have long grown side by side after all, though it may be presumptuous to consider myself a suitable representative. Not at all, it would be my pleasure. Machias and Sharon will need to come along too. Right, I've been to Orcus Tower on inspections a ton of times, I know it like the back of my hand. And I was periodically called upon at the Governor General's behest during my time with Ouroboros. You may leave the particulars of the thaumaturgical sector to me. Thanks, Sharon. We appreciate it. Lisa and the others are standing by with Tio at the SSS building. Everyone else is either helping set up for tomorrow or gathering more info around town. Let's take one last look around ourselves. We can come see Elliot once we're all set to go. Alright, let's get moving. Oh, it's not locking me yet. I may as well put the people that are coming. Anyway, Sharon. Kurt. And then Music, because she's OP. Music has to come every time, no matter what. Because of her art. Or her order. Dear Gertz, it's too good. It's too good. But also, I'm actually going to call it here. My voice is feeling shot now. It's getting late enough that I don't want to be talking too loudly. And I find it hard to control that when I'm streaming. So, if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you've not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.